has come.
Now go. I will act as bait and lure away their main force. You take a detached force to drive through the gap and relieve Baimar Castle.
Those are Cao Cao's forces? Headed for Baimar Castle? I have to warn Lord Yin Liang.
Let's go. If they inform the main force of our position, we will lose the advantage of surprise. Quickly, pursue them.
We will keep the enemy at bay. You must hurry to Lord Yin Liang's side. March forward.
We have received word that Cao Cao himself is headed for Yanjing. We cannot let this opportunity go to waste. We shall send our troops to target him. We march at once!
The strength of Yuan Shao's forces lies in their inexhaustible numbers. They seem to be pouring out from the fort in an endless stream. We should first focus our efforts on taking the fort. That will force them to change their strategy.
Now advance! Choosing solitude on the battlefield. We must be good. Let us fight!
Behold, Allied forces are marching to our aid. This will be enough to break the siege. Stand strong! Our victory is imminent!
Spotted our advance. This leaves us no choice but to cut through their ranks with a frontal assault.
I owe Lord Cao Cao a great debt of gratitude. This battle is my chance to repay it with my blade.
Everyone, you! Fight me! Nobody can think we are skilled enough!
Lord Cao Cao's renown makes him an excellent decoy. Just look at the size of the force they've sent after him. With this many of their soldiers here, Baimar should be relatively unguarded. Our task is to do all that we can to protect Lord Cao Cao.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go.
I expected more. Officer.
Taking the fort at Yanjing? Yes, but they've cut off our reinforcements. Quickly, we must reclaim it. Let's start the advance.
We are providing aid in this battle in accordance with our pledge to the people of the North. However, seeing as Cao Cao is loyal to the Han court, we have no objections to taking his life.
do better than that.
Starting to get fatigued. At this rate.
Here we go. That's one more stepping stone on my path to true might.
Snake, guarding the corrupt throne to satisfy your endless avarice. Chaos has stricken the land, and the tears of the weak pool at the feet of the Emperor.
The enemy officer has been
That is
defeated.
why you must be eliminated.
Do not know who you are or from where you hail. You seem to be driven by a strong conviction.
Their numbers matter not. I will never falter. With wisdom and courage, there is always a path to victory. Let's march! Begin the assault! The enemy officer has been defeated.
At last. But don't let up.
Let's start the advance.
This is too good to be true. The enemy's massive force is beginning to crumble all on its own.
The enemy officer has been defeated. I've been waiting for this. Take this.
This has been brutal. I don't know how much more I can take.
There must be something I can do.
Your assistance comes at the most opportune moment.
Did I judge the situation poorly?
Thank you for the assistance. You saved my life. Witness our plans.
Let's go.
There's not a strategist alive that can best me in battle.
This land has fallen in the name of my lord.
His crimson tail feathers dance in the wind as he tears across the field. He must be.
We must find a way to overcome this situation.
Let's start the advance.
Normally, one seeks to overcome their opponent on the battlefield through superior resources. You, on the other hand, depend on your wits and courage. You may be my enemy, but I do admire your will to fight. You might even color me intrigued by it.
That's not possible.
You appear when you're most needed. The enemy officers,
This as far as my path is to take me.
Let's start the advance.
I can't hold on much longer. We need a way through.
It begins.
What a predicament. Even so, I shall not abandon hope.
It seems. I'm in a bit of a bind. I could certainly use your help.
I expected as much. The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go.
Thanks for coming. I owe you one.
Got you. Take the Casio. Take that. Who's in this?
In defeat.
Take that.
Tremendous display of might and
The
bravery.
enemy officer has been defeated.
That was an outstanding display of prowess.
Let's go.
Great. I'm counting on you.
Take this. You've done very well. I think it's good to know we can count on you. Has been defeated.
Dalzar is proving to be more of a nuisance than I imagined. But this ends here. Send in Wencho. His unstoppable might will settle this.
Situation poorly. You appear when you're most needed. That is a talent in itself. Power alone is insufficient for a comeback.
Every victory serves to make me that much stronger.
Victory! Let's end this.
Time to end this.
This territory is the enemy officer has been defeated. The sacred bird, Luan. Those eyes. Yes. You must be.
We should stop here to assess the situation.
Face me one-on-one.
Yes, the resistance is futile.
You stand in the presence of Yan Liang. I am one of Lord Yuan Shao's greatest warriors. You really think you have what it takes to fight me? You do not lack your skill, it seems. This battle has only just begun. Time to end this. I can't believe this.
The enemy officer. Has been defeated.
I have invested. How can this be?
What? Yan Liang has been defeated. Impossible. This cannot be.
I can't believe we managed to drive back such a large force. We may be outnumbered, but this battle is far from hopeless. Our next target will likely be the enemy forces at Yanji. This time, we can send some of our soldiers to the front. We can cross the river to the north and attack the enemy from behind.
The enemy officer
Must also be to scale the cliffs on the way.
Let's go.
Well done! Most impressive.
The time is right. We should attack now.
foe here. This is a truly embarrassing spectacle. Still, thank you for your help.
They're about to lose. There must be something I can do. I've suffered heavy losses. I must withdraw.
You are a true warrior of the Three Kingdoms. That's quite the embarrassment. I think you're going to have to pull back. Looking rough.
Careless of me. My inexperience is showing.
Any foe will crumble when caught off guard.
Attack! Let's get serious.
Manage the situation poorly.
Ambush here? Of all places? We must recover morale.
Got this.
You appear when you're most needed. That
Let's end
is
this.
a talent in itself.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Okay, let's prepare to make our attack. We need to make this decisive.
Put on a show.
Every victory serves to make me that much stronger.
Let's get serious. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's end this.
Take this.
Seems you've taken charge of the
The
battle.
enemy officer.
Hopefully we can
has been
avoid making
defeated.
mistakes.
This is me now interrupted.
This is as far as I can go.
The enemy
There's
officer
no virtue in
has been
dying
defeated.
so little. I shall retreat and fight another day.
This is me now. I am so one of Yuan Shao's greatest fighters. Any who believe themselves worthy may test their might against me.
Take this.
You are mad. So your bravery isn't without justification.
Take that. Let's end this.
Situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Damn it all. Why did it have to end like this? What? Wenchou has fallen. This is not possible. What on earth happened? I could foresee losing either Yanliang or Wenchou, but for both to have been slain, you fought well this time, Cao Cao. But this brings you no closer to matching our might. In the end, there can only be one victor, and that will be me!
Winning the first battle bodes very well for our side, but overcoming their greater numbers will prove to be difficult. This is not where we will strike the final blow. We will pull our forces back for now.
Let's go.
This was a great victory, and it is owed to your wisdom and strength.
We are humbled, but it is not yet over, my lord.
Aye. We've swatted away some of their troops, but the flow of the battle has not yet shifted. It looks like Yuan Shao is continuing his march south. They will overrun us if we do not intercept them.
To defeat a large army, we must first take advantage of the terrain. We will draw back the front line to Guandu. There, we shall make our stand against Yuan Shao.
Zuluan, it's been too long. So it really was you. I never would have expected this. But why didn't you tell me where you were? What's wrong, Zuluan? Why aren't you saying anything? Don't tell me you've forgotten who I am. You won't answer? Or maybe you can't. Then it's true. You really have forgotten everything. Well, I suppose I should have known. If you had your memories, you wouldn't have allied yourself with Cao Cao, the usurper of the Han. You have forgotten your mission, your ideals, and the promises you made. And now you're floating aimlessly through life. Yet even so, you are unable to escape your fate as a guardian of peace. You submit to a higher power and act as a weapon for them, just as you did as a guardian of peace once before. Though this seems even more pitiful, Juha, what did she say to you in the end? Did she tell you to forget everything and live on, or to pursue true peace? If you can't remember, then let me remind you. Juha is dead. You were there when it happened. And now you're living a carefree life, free from any memory of her death. Perhaps that is the greatest insult of all. Remember, Zuluan!
Are you crying? Zuluan, down your own path. Are you crying? I'm fine. Go, Zuluan. Down your own path.
I thought you had both died. I never imagined. I thought I was alone. Maybe I was being foolish, desperately clinging to a past that will never return. I have some advice for you, Zuluan. If you insist on following the Han and allying with Cao Cao, then I will not hesitate to stand against you once more. You must remember who the Han are to us. Well, the point may be moot if Cao Cao is crushed by Yuan Shao in the next battle. I look forward to seeing him struggle.
I heard something's about to happen in Guandu, and I do not like the sound of that.
Juha. I see. I had been wondering who she was and why she chose to help you. It may be that the Juha you saw was a mirage, created by your own sense of guilt. That seems to be the logical conclusion. Zuluan, I believe now is the time for you to face the real Juha. You should figure out what it was that all of you staked your lives to accomplish. You, Juha, Bailuan, and all of the Guardians of Peace. Don't you think you're underestimating me, Zuluan? I think you ought to place a little more faith in me. The key to unlocking your past is most likely the incense used by the Guardians of Peace. Well, while you've been off fighting, I've been busy myself. Very busy, in fact. However, I'm afraid the truth is crueler than you might imagine, Zuluan. I would understand if you wish to avoid learning the truth. That too is a valid choice. But if you do decide you want to unravel your past, it would be my duty as a doctor to offer my full assistance. That said, we had best try out the incense first of all. I will be rather embarrassed if it doesn't help you remember anything.
Not many people can read and write. The few who can.
So you remember, we fought the government forces that came to purge our village and were cut down. And now, you know, I am but a fragment of your memory, a mirage from your past, born of your deep, painful regret over having survived that day. I think this will probably be the last time you'll see me. You do not need me anymore. Because now, you remember it all. The dreams we shared, the path we chose, The hopes that I passed on to you. I made my own choices, my own decisions. I lived my life without regrets. Feeling guilty for our deaths only cheapens our resolve. So please, do not blame yourself anymore. From this point on, do not let your desire to atone for your past shape your future. Instead, be guided by your will to see your choices through. Now, go forth. You do not need to look back at us anymore. Of course, I always will. Ziluan, take care of Bailuan for us.
Good. It seems you were able to remember Chuha. That success is a weight off my mind. You did well. I officially pronounce you cured, which means my work is complete. Yes, there is nothing more to be done. No, I think not. Now that you've rediscovered your past, you've no more need of a doctor. Besides, I was thinking of taking a trip to the place where my father studied medicine. Better late than never, huh? As for you, Ziluan, you will be fine without me. Now that you know who you are, you're free to live your life as you wish. Such maudlin sentimentality. That doesn't sound like my Ziluan at all. Did you eat something strange? But yes, despite my teasing, our journey has been one of the most rewarding times in my life. I met so many people, all fighting to survive this chaotic era. On second thought, maybe I could linger for a while longer yet. After all, what better place to fulfill my duty? Well, I call it a duty, but it's a humble matter compared to the exploits of someone like yourself. I learned medicine from my father, and he from his father. Along with that knowledge, they passed down the ideal of healing the sick and aiding the wounded. Now that I'm of a certain age, it's my duty to pass that ideal on to someone else. Just as Chuha passed her dreams and ideals on to you. Which is a roundabout way of asking, would you let me travel with you a little while longer? Thank you, Ziluan. I mean, that is to say, I shall continue to be at your service and provide what help I can. Well...
What shall we do, Lord Cao Cao? Their numbers are far too great to fight without a plan.
Yuan Shao's army is growing cautious as it nears Guandu. It appears their loss in Baima has shaken them.
But with our supplies dwindling, Yuan Shao must know that time is on his side.
Any news from Shu City, Guojia?
Lord Shun Yu says that lords in the vicinity of Shu City are showing signs of revolt. And there are rumors that Liu Bei was spotted among the leaders of the rebellion.
Liu Bei?
His Majesty has taken a liking to Liu Bei. If he comes to the rescue, then His Majesty will follow him.
Then it is imperative that we send more troops to put the rebellion down, yes?
Do not be so nervous, Lord Shun Yu. Those who lack the heart of a warrior are destined for defeat. Let us endure for a while longer. Our chance will come to us in time.
Brother. They say Liu Bei is in Shu City. I wonder if Zhang Fei and the others are all right. Agreed. But only after we get permission from Lord Cao Cao. We accepted his help, so we must thank him properly. And we need to take custody of Liu Bei's family. Once we've settled our affairs here, we'll begin our journey. Does that sound good to you? Then let us return together, back to my brother's side.
I heard something's about to happen in Guangdu.
What does peace even look like?
Finally found myself a job. I heard something's about to happen in Guangdu.
For the sake of Lord Cao Cao.
You there? My time has come. Now advance! We cannot be sure that my brother is fighting in this battle. But if there is even a small chance... Come on! Let's go!
Stop right there! We're in the middle of a battle. I cannot let you pass without permission.
I am Guan Yu. I have received Lord Cao Cao's permission. Please, let us through.
I have heard nothing of this. Return to your positions.
We don't have time for this. I have to find my brother, even if it means forcing my way. Forgive me.
Sneaking out, are we? You won't get by me!
I understand that it is your duty to stand in my way. But still, I must get through to find my brother.
Take this!
I had a feeling we weren't dealing with the typical deserters. I hate to be right sometimes.
Begin the advance!
Easy.
I wanted to avoid fighting them. I could.
The enemy
I suppose
officer
we must brush off these timbers so we don't catch fire later.
Let's get serious. Here you go.
It would come to this.
The enemy officer has been
Things
defeated.
are going my way today. Next time.
Take that.
Too cocky.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Well, I still can.
Take that. Let's go. Let's go.
Looks like we have a long way to go still. Let's pick up the pace a bit.
Let's go. Let's go.
Another wave of enemies is coming our way. We should try to outrun them.
Situation. The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go.
You rotten deserters. Your little journey ends here.
If you want to force your way through, you'll have to get by me first. Close the gates! Prepare to engage these traitors! Archers, now! All together! Loose!
You can't let arrows drive us off the cliffs. We must proceed carefully here.
Who are you? Take that!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Time to act. All my might. Time to act. All my might. Take this. Can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Listen to me for a second. You will not escape, horse thief. The spear of Zhao Yun shall bring you to justice.
Oh, that's...
Lord Guan Yu, it's been too long. What a strange place for us to meet again. If possible, I would very much like to speak with Lord Liu Bei.
Lord Zhao Yun. I wish I could help, but I too am searching for him.
I never. This seems more complicated than I had thought. Lord Guan Yu, I will join you in your search. Perhaps together we can find Lord Liu Bei.
Oh, you would be a great help indeed. Yes, let us go together. We cannot allow them to return to Liu Bei's side. I'll have to deal with them here. Although I am certain Cao Cao would not wish it. Time to advance!
That magnificent beard! I finally found him! I'll figure out a way to join him, and then I'll never leave his side!
We've had enough of your little game. You'll never get through here. Never.
Hey, I'm going for a quick run. We'll see how useful I can be. Just watch. Advance now.
Who was that?
That's the horse thief that was after my steed. It looks like he followed us all the way here.
His presence didn't really disturb us at all. I doubt he has any untoward intentions.
I've been waiting for this. Truly amazing board.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Need my help. You really are the best.
Lord.
No. It's an old habit. Well, whatever. My name is Joe Sark. I've been admiring you from afar, and I've come all this way. Please, take me under your wing.
Lord Guan Yu, we aren't out of danger yet.
Joe Sal. You may come with us for now.
You mean it? Thank you so much! I'll follow you to the farthest reaches of the kingdom for as long as I live!
Time to act. Take that! Time to attack. Turn the tables. Let's end this. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Couldn't stop them.
I knew you would prove a threat to our cause. But I will have your head in the end. Farewell, Xiahou.
The enemy? Here? But how? God, we have to warn Lord Xun Yu.
Those soldiers. Could it be? My brother. I don't believe my eyes.
This territory. We must act fast, Lord Guan Yu. The situation grows more dire by the moment. Bring them down.
So that unit belonged to Guan Yu. A great officer, and turned the tide of battle with but a handful of men. Let us proceed with caution. Finish off the Yubei.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Cao Cao's men surround us. It would seem that fortune has finally deserted us.
Now is not the time to despair, brother.
Take this.
Have you forgotten the oath we made when we became brothers? We can only die if we are all together.
Yes. Yes, you are right. We shall fight and survive until Guan Yu comes.
Fortunate situation. How to change this?
Brothers, I have returned to your side once more.
Is this a dream? Guan Yu has come to save us.
There we go. Got you. It's no dream. We're all together again.
The enemy officer.
As we were always meant to be.
Infested. The enemy officer has been defeated.
My brothers.
The enemy officer
We have much to discuss.
has been defeated.
But first, let us escape this peril.
Infested. The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go. Bring him down. Take that.
obstacle in the path of justice has fallen before me.
Situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
This arrival has revitalized the foe. We are in danger of being forced back. Fortify the stronghold. We shall stop them there.
Can't believe this. The enemy officer has been defeated. Take this. Let's go. All my might. All my might. Time to act. All my might.
You spurned a welcoming hand, and threw your lot in with your vagrant brothers. A choice you feel no regret for, I hope.
I do not. I have chosen my path.
So, you value vacuous honor over reason? Perhaps it is well. We fight on opposite sides.
Lord Liu Bei, it's good to see you after so long. The spear is at your service. Lord Zhao Yun, I could not have hoped for more dependable reinforcements. I should be dead and buried.
The enemy officer
Will to fight
been defeated.
strong. Truly, this is the place I was meant to do battle.
Take this. Time to act. Bring them down. I see you. Looking rough. Time to act. See it.
Territory is now mine!
Counting on you. Time to end this.
I did not expect.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Liu Bei and his minions have seemingly unlimited potential. One slight underestimation on our part could lead to our destruction.
That was close. There's no telling when the enemy will strike again. Let us withdraw to the castle for now. Time to act.
Brother, you have your family safely accompanying us, too.
My thanks. Let's go. You have protected them well. Once again, we are reunited unharmed. More than anything, I am thankful for that. Now, Guan Yu, tell me a tale or two from your long journey here.
It is good to have you two back with us.
We shall meet again. I made it a mantra until we were reunited. And now, I will make my oath to you once more. From this day onward, I will dedicate my life to clearing the path for rise of Liu Bei.
Thank you both. So you didn't decide to abandon me. That's a relief.
And not just for you, brother. I'd had just about enough of him asking, "Are they back yet?" every time he saw me. If you'd left me alone with him much longer, I might have given him a good smack on the head. So it's really good to have you back.
Everyone.
Lord Zhao Yun, allow me to thank you as well. I would have died without your help. But what brings you all this way?
I have come to lend you my aid, Lord Liu Bei. I wish to serve under you.
Me? I don't even have a place to call home. Why would you wish to serve a vagrant?
Because of who you are. Is that not reason enough?
Well,
My lord! Don't forget about me!
My lord.
Brother, allow me to introduce.
Guan Yu's top underling, Zhou Sung, at your service. I admire him so much that I followed him and begged him until he took me under his wing.
I see. That sounds like quite the story.
Well, we shouldn't let all this excitement go to waste. Brothers, fetch the wine. Tonight we welcome our friends with a feast.
What a pleasant breeze.
Here, allow me.
It's fine. I'll do it myself.
To think I would be invited too.
Nonsense. Of course you would. Brother feels the same way. Now then. We're already over here, brother. Huh?
How distant they are. Those stars in the sky. Compared to them, the distance between men seems trivial.
It is your open-heartedness that makes you feel so.
Ever since that peach orchard, we've been close by.
You'll have me at your side, doing whatever I can.
That means you'll have me there too.
I thank you, all of you. Though I cannot offer you compensation at this time, I shall swear to you again. Together, we shall journey throughout this vast land. Together!